that danger hasn't come to fruition yet. Because y'all are still alive.
Yeah.
Despite my somewhat mediocre efforts.
Still no Nick or DM picture. Not impressed.
What?
Did you just wake up or something? Jesus.
Yes, I just woke
Damn.
up. Bitch.
This dude.
Problem sleeping, late nights,
Working
too much partying, getting crunk every night.
Maybe.
Staying up, working on her D&D story.
Yeah. Oh.
Boing.
What, Chapel?
So you can't work on D&D too much so that you're tired for D&D and can't do it. Because that's just counterproductive.
Listen, this whole day has been tiring. I hate this day. Okay? The only great part about this day is this fucking session we're having right now.
Which you almost missed.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay.
It also means I can ruin Sparks' day with the press of a button.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. The flex.
Well, I'm gonna go back to bed and pretend I'm not alive.
Big stage.
Sorry, I had to do it.
Hades, stop. Hey.
Stop being so adorable.
Look at his balls and using my pillow.
Adorable.
Whoa.
Oh,
Nice cock.
nice cock.
Oh, you think Sid, get your butts in here. I'm reporting.
Apparently Roll20 doesn't like Meatball.
Huh?
Every time I open a menu in Roll20, for some reason, so I have everyone's character sheets like minimized as tabs up at the top of my screen.
Mm-hmm.
But when I pull up a menu, for some reason it just covers yours and everyone's else is still there.
Well, you see, fuck me. I said it earlier, I'll say it again.
No, now it's not doing it.
Oh, well, fuck.
Now everyone's is visible. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, Roll20.
Fuck!
Roll20 is a fantastic tool and it works all the time.
I'll just send you a message later because I've got a different thing that's not Roll20 that we bought on Kickstarter. And I bought it last year or something, and I haven't been able to play with it. So I should just send you the login, see if you like it.
What is it?
It's like Roll20, but it's not. We bought it on Kickstarter. I have to go find the login information for it. See what it's called. But it looks
I may have
really
heard
cool.
of it. I don't know.
Banana.
There's a couple things. One thing came out some time ago, Tailspire, that looks really good. It's a 3D dungeon crawler type thing that you can make like maps for. But I think it's also like $40 or something. It's kind of expensive on Steam, but it looks really good.
I know it came out on Kickstarter.
Oh, it's actually only 25 on. I don't know, I haven't looked at it. Like one of my friends got it for me a while ago. But like, it's also you would have to own it to use it. So why would I make stuff in that when not many people I know own it?
That's true, yeah. Let's roll. Alpha.
Actually, I haven't heard of that one.
Pretty boring name.
Well, it's called Let's Roll, but it's an alpha.
Even more boring though.
You know what?
Eh.
I'm gonna punch you, man.
Can you get more boring than the title of Tabletop Simulator?
Yeah.
Oh, I get the beta. The beta unlocks January 15th. Easy.
Oh shit.
Well, everyone's on Roll20. Streams have started. Perfect time to roll new character. Alright.
Mhm. Second quest.
I'm still unsure whether, if for whatever reason you guys do party wipe, do I just continue this campaign, or like, what happens?
Let's not even entertain the thought.
Just gotta not
Look.
think about it until it actually happens.
Yeah,
Later
it
this
could.
session.
It could happen, Nick. It
I know
could.
that's the thing. If he thinks it's something that he wants to do more, then he's gonna
That's
try and
that's true.
party wipe.
That's true. Oh, this story in my head sounds so much better. Fuck it.
All of a sudden, 3 dragons come out of nowhere.
AC 55. Let's go.
And you see, in the middle of dead snows, a mage actually accidentally created a nuclear bomb, wiping out this entire corner of the map. Oops.
How you guys feel about water deep?
Move up. Well, is everyone ready?
Now that my birds are done having heart attacks, yes.
Heck yeah.
Are we gonna have another rest before we reach Ascore?
Well,
You're gonna find out.
so your rest got interrupted by the bandits,
Oh yeah.
or the thieves, slavers, whatever you want to call them. But you do get to finish it. You'll just wake up a little bit later in the day than you normally would.
Okay. And then if we continue on, we'll reach Ascore that day, or
Yeah, you're only about a day's travel out from Ascore, so with the delay of sleeping in a little bit to get a full rest, you would probably get to Ascore by either sundown or later into the night. Which always begs the question of, do you go into Ascore in the middle of the night?
yeah, I don't think I want to.
That's a fantastic idea. Or do you wait outside of Ascore, even though being that close to Ascore, you've already been accosted by bandits once?
Oh yeah. Ha.
And at this point, does it even matter?
Yeah.
Hi,
All right.
Joshy.
Well,
But we'll find out now that you guys have woken up from the long rest. Arguably speaking. Well, because we ended with Mival being in a panic attack.
Slightly out of
Jaffel-
actually.
Jaffel
We got to
trying to
the-
help.
We got to the campfire, and she was somewhat better. Not
Right.
really, but somewhat. Like we didn't end. It's right on that.
Right, but we never necessarily stated that everyone went to sleep.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I didn't go to sleep.
So
I did. Later.
we'll just pick it up at the tail end of that fight. With Mival half staring off in the distance next to the campfire. Jaffel trying to support her. And whatever the rest of you are doing.
I stormed off to my tent after I couldn't choke that guy that was tied up. And I'm pitching a fit and working on my armor. And I say, if anybody opens this tent, I will kill you. We'll leave it at that.
Donk will be dozing off while keeping the fire going, I guess.
Okay.
What were you doing, sorry? I heard campfire.
Yeah, like just keeping the fire going.
Yep.
Probably dozing off.
And Mary, what are you up to?
Nick.
Mary?
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm tired. I'm going to bed.
Okay, so
Randy needs sleep.
Horsley's secluded in his tent. Mary's going to pass out in the tent. Donk's trying not to pass out. Alright, Jafflin, Naval, what are you guys doing?
Alright. Actually, what's Maval doing? You go first.
She's just sitting there, like, and like you can kind of see she's trying not to. She's trying not to make it a big deal, but you can see her like looking around like frantically sometimes, just like, oh god, are they, coming? Like at every like little noise or whatever. But she's just there. She's halfway there, like in and out. Like she doesn't really care about what's going on in camp. It's more outside.
Okay. So let me just quickly look. So I want to use a cantrip. So I'm gonna basically try and see what type of weather it's gonna be tomorrow using my druid craft. Says I can predict the weather, what the weather will be like at my location for the next 24 hours.
Okay. I mean, currently it is still storming, so you guys are out like in the rain. Donk, your efforts with the fire are not going well.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Let's see, predict. Let's find out. Okay. So you get a small orb in your hand, and it's a bit of a grayish, cloudy orb, but there's no flashes in it. There's no from what you can tell, there's no like chaotic nature to it. It's just gray and cloudy.
Yeah. I think, well, Jaffel pretty much more saying to herself than anything. So cost over tomorrow. Huh. I'm assuming I can. Can I use another cantrip, or is this not going to work because it's?
No, you
in
can.
sync with each other? I was thinking in this sort of part I could, so I was just going to use Druidcraft again, and just I don't know. I can instantly light a small campfire. I don't know if obviously it's raining, so it's not going to last that long, but I want to try and do that.
Yeah, I mean between that you can keep it going, but it will.
That's yeah.
It'll be somewhat of an issue.
So I will try and do that as well. Yes, just try and help it out. But yeah, generally I'm staying up. experiencing the storm. Quite good.
And
Very good.
the note that Mival found, that was just
Mhm.
stuffed into your backpack, yes?
Mhm.
Okay.
I would like to put my backpack in a tent.
Yeah.
That seems suspicious. I can't go no further.
No, I was
than
just trying to
that.
remember if y'all left it there, if you like stuffed it in your backpack
Oh
before.
no, I definitely put it in my backpack because I said I'd take care of it at the end of the last session, so she didn't have to see it anymore. So yes, in backpack. Alrighty.
I mean, it's really up to you guys. Do you go to sleep at some point, or you gonna try and talk to Mival about anything, or
Nope. I'm going to bed.
We can talk in the morning.
I almost died 3 different times.
Yeah, it's been a time.
That's our horsey. Sorry.
Much dry blood. Very much.
Well, I mean, you know what? Fine. Fine. Alright, I'm bad at this.
Get that RP
Hey.
going, girls. Come on.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, okay. Um, she's sort of like, she's been sitting with like her like sort of knees out and like her elbows on her knees, sort of wherever she is. And she sort of just looks over to Mival, sort of just maintains a level of sort of contact on her eyes, even though she's looking forward, and it's a whole thing. And she says, "Can I ask you something?"
What?
What do you think's gonna happen tomorrow?
A lot of things could happen tomorrow.
Jaffel looks scared. Like, it's not like a handshaking scared, but you can see it in her eyes. She's uncertain of uncertainty. But what do you think's gonna happen? I can tell you're thinking.
Well, it could be that that it might be my time to die tomorrow. It could be that I find what I'm looking for and everything, turns out fine. I don't know. I can't tell you.
You'll... Well, you stop at nothing.
Will I stop at nothing?
Mm.
For what?
For your goal while you're here. I haven't asked because, we don't really know that much about each other, really. She sort of is trying to warm up on the fire because it's like super ass rainy. This sucks. she like teeth chatter a little bit. Jesus. And I've enjoyed knowing you, is all, and I'd like to know you longer. You can't guarantee anything, but like, it's been a while since I've had times like these.
Jaffel, if you had a child who you couldn't get to, would you want to get to them as fast as possible? Knowing they were in so much danger?
I've wanted that for me. I would. I'd like to hope I would.
I have 2 people who I need to get to. I need to get to them, Jaffel. They're in so much danger. And I don't even know if they're alive.
Her eyebrows sort of glint up, and it's like this the furrow in her eyebrow, and it sort of all clicks for her, I guess. So like a couple of things click for her. And she says, "Oh, one moment." She asks how old they are.
He's gonna be 5. Or he is 5.
5.
And I know he would love color just like you. And I know he would love to meet you.
I'd like to meet him also. She tries to give her a hug.
Mival accepts the hug.
Yes. Oh. Okay. It's like her smile drops because you know the seriousness of it all. It's a lot. It's a lot of pressure. She sort of looks out into the fire as well, or sort of like leans into it the way with the same knowledge that that Val has, I guess, at least some of the knowledge. And she just sort of says while looking out, you know, "I'll do what I can."
Jaffel, I am in no right to ask this, but if for some reason I can't get him out, will you help me?
Of course. Of course. She hugs her again. It's the double.
Mival thanks her.
It's very good. I just
I think
sorta try
Donk
and-
wants to. He was listening in. He's sleeping, but he got the important part. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and I want him to also be like, "Oh, so we're rescuing another furry friend then."
2 of
I would
them.
like to help as well. Two of them. Yeah, I kind of when I was dozing off, man. 2 furry friends. And then he just goes back to falling asleep.
Jaffel definitely laughs, and she sort of just smiles down to herself as like, "I can't wait to meet them." And scene.
After all the
And
darkness,
scene.
after all the darkness and just no color in their lives. I want that for them. And then now scene.
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 Damn.
It
Good job, girls.
was hard.
Y'all got me crying over here.
Necessary.
Necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so y'all pretty much head
Alright.
to sleep right after that?
Well, maybe I'll probably can't, but yeah.
As well as you can?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it is still storming, and the conditions that the camp that you're in, I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw, except for Donk because of your cold resistance.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Fine.
Oh, shit.
Stay sweaty.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Arguably speaking, this makes sense.
He has to re-roll. He's under taco.
Because of the rain and how soaked everything is, the cold night is almost biting, and the wet conditions aren't comfortable. All of you except Mival are able to get by, but Mival, between the conditions of what you've been through and the shitty conditions of the night, you do suffer a point of exhaustion,
Okay.
which means until you can take another long rest, all of your ability score rolls are at disadvantage.
Oh, that's rough.
Jesus.
Yeah, just ability checks though. So your attacks and your saving throws are still fine, but any ability check that you make, stealth, nature, whatever, those will be at disadvantage until you can take another long rest to get rid of this point of exhaustion. But you guys wake up, it's more of a sprinkle or a mist at this point in the morning, so it's not as bad. The fire is soaked. It'll be an effort just to get it lit again, even with the cantrips.
Yeah.
But you guys wake up maybe 2 hours after sunup. With the interrupted sleep, you do have to sleep in a little bit later to get that full rest. But the morning greets you. Couple dead bodies near your camp. Slightly awkward.
Didn't I pike their heads up? I don't think that's awkward.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Creepy.
Yeah, a couple sticks with heads on them. Arguably more awkward. Less so for Mare because she put them there. But unless you guys want to do anything for the morning, we can go into your last day's journey into Ascore.
Hmm.
I'm good.
Before
That's
we
fine.
rested,
Wow.
I switched my armor over to the Guardian set.
Okay.
Does that mean you come out looking different?
How do you get it on in that tiny tent?
It just magically attaches to me,
Oh, that's
and then
good.
expands to cover my entire body.
That's handy.
So is it like
Yeah,
a,
so
a
you
magic armor?
essentially, yeah, you take the armor that you currently wear, and imbue it with more magical aspects. Um, so that armor can be swapped out. You are sort of not permanently, but you are attached now to your scale mail that you're wearing.
Mhm.
But you can, if you were to get better armor or something you wanted to change to, you can swap that out, I believe, for a long rest. I think. I
Yeah.
forget.
Armor continues to be arcade until you don another suit, and then you can doff or don it as an action.
Okay, so you just have to put on a different suit.
Yep.
Interesting. But yeah, so it's not terribly permanent. You can swap it out.
Yep.
Okay, but you're in the Guardian set. That's good. Okay. Anyone else? We going on for the day?
To be noted. In the in the morning, when Jaffel gets up, because it's so rainy, she does like a dog shake, like all the way through her body. And like rinses out her hair, like does the like it's a towel. Yeah, that certainly happens. That's all I got. There you go.
No, I want to comment to Horzu and be like, Horzu, what happened in that tent? You look extra shiny.
Oh,
today."
watch this. I hold up my hands and they crackle with electricity.
Whoa, Horzu! Hope,
Um,
hope you kill things.
Oh, I'm gonna kill things too. Oh. I take my bag of holding that has my money in it and I stuff it down the front of my pants.
Yeah.
Do we
Mare
watch
wants to take her little gold and shove it in front of her clothes as
We're
well.
going
so
to
she can feel it.
Ascore. I'm not getting pickpocketed, yo.
Can I?
Yeah.
Horzu, can I put my gold down your pants too?
I open my waistband.
I look in with horror in my eyes.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
God!
I look.
Take it all in there, dog.
I give him my gold. You know what? Fuck it.
I
Put my gold down there.
I look over at Horzu. Anything to compensate for what you ain't got, huh?
Alright.
Okay, actually, I put everything but 5 gold in there. So I'm putting 25 gold down your pants, Horzu. Put that down.
Okay, I'm writing it down.
And then I
Dogs,
proceed to wash my
25
hands.
gold.
I'll wash my hands afterwards.
All right. Now the important question: do you put that 25 gold in the bag of holding, or is it
Yes.
next to the bag of holding?
Yeah,
also in your
whatever he
pants?
presented to me. And then
Yeah, it's in the bag of holding.
into the bag of holding. Goodbye, 25 gold. Rip.
I'd like to keep my golds, like, you know, in whatever I got, like, on me, like, somewhere where I can, you know, keep it safe too.
Yep, tucked away.
Yep.
Yep,
Tucked
not gonna
away,
help, but-
buds. I mean, you said I was gonna get robbed, so of course I'm following suit.
I don't know what you're talking
Jesus.
about.
Tucked like Horzu! Oh, sorry.
Oh,
What?
Mare
Alright.
and Horzu were sleeping, so we really don't know why we were attacked, Meval. But I think I'd want a little explanation as to why my sleep's being interrupted with violence.
Actually, I believe at the time, Horzu was awake for that.
No,
No,
I was Soren. Yep.
who was awake? Was it Dunk?
It was
Donk
Dog.
heard
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mostly just heard that there is family, 2 more furry friends, selective hearing, and all that good stuff. Sleeping.
Mm. Oh, it's Autumn. Hi, Autumn. Back again. We've all just kind of looks at Granny, just kind of done with everything. She doesn't want to talk. She never wants to talk, but now is not the time either.
I sort of, as Jaffel, of course, sort of behind her, just give her a sort of like pat on the back as like you know, it was pretty scary. You know, I'm gonna do anything to help you, but I want these guys on our side too.
Jaffel, I never asked for any of you to come with me. You kind of just latched on to me.
Yeah, well, cheerful for being so lovable.
How does me being me be lovable?
What can I say?
Val sighs, looking to Granny. I can't tell you if they were actually looking for me, or if they were just looking for...
You don't have to. The one I killed told me they were.
Specifically for me.
Yes.
You see Mival's hands? Paws? Hands. Whatever my appendages ball up.
Her thingy.
My fingies. And she just sighs and she shakes her head. Listen. What I'm doing is about as stupid as you can get. So if you want to leave, I suggest you do it now. I can't promise you anything. People, like, I was under the impression that I was left for dead. So the fact that they're trying to come and get me is kind of surprising to me.
Fair enough. I have my own reasons to go to Ascore, so we'll just see how it plays out when we get there.
Come on, Granny, let's go give me a gem.
Let's do it, Horzu.
Okay. Is that it for you guys? You going on for the day?
Yep, saddling it up.
Yep. With Horzu and me.
Yep. I think I'll try and lead the pack today.
Dog, very
We're
big.
actually driving. A big man in front.
Big fan in front, easy to follow.
Alright, dog's leading the party today.
Let's go.
Val just lays on her horse. Legs and arms on either side, just...
Anyone else up front with dog? Or is he pretty much leading the pack?
He's leading. I'm in the back.
This is gonna end badly.
Alright, don't give me a perception check.
Fuck. Here we go. Alright. Let's go.
Okay. 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 For the most part, a good portion of your travel isn't interrupted. You do see groups of people and the occasional merchant cart going in the opposite direction of Ascore. Some of the groups looking very questionable. And as they go by you, they give you either weird looks or kind of an awkward stare. But they don't stop you, they don't bother you really. Probably about halfway down the road, so you're about half day out of Ascore. Mayor,
Oh God.
you hear in your head, your friends are too colorful to survive in Ascore, especially the striped one. Odds are she'll end up like the other.
Oh shit.
In my head?
Yep. Give me
Oh shit.
either a history or arcana check.
Well, they both, I think, are shit. Ooh, I'll take that.
Okay. You've had some dealings with this spell. You understand someone is essentially casting Sending and using you as the target. So you, especially with your family history, knowing the limitations of Sending, you do remember it is a 25-word limit on responding.
They said your friends are too colorful to survive an Ascore, especially the striped one.
And
Yep.
some.
Especially the striped one. Odds are she will end up like the other.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Thank you.
Okay. And I have to respond out loud.
Actually, I believe with Sending you can say it in your head. Don't remember. Let me check that.
Poggers, poggers, poggers.
I can't remember.
That is a 3rd level spell. Sending.
Did you just chant poggers?
Sure did.
After waking up being slow.
I'm fucking excited. Double war bomb in one stream. I'm just mad we don't have poggers emote.
What is poggers?
Yeah, you send a short message of 25 words or less. You hear it in your head. You recognize the spell, and you can answer in a like manner.
Okay.
Badge gum.
Bubblegum.
New phone, who dis?
It's always my favorite spell to screw with people because you have to limit your sentence to
Yeah.
25 words.
I only have
And you're-
10 fingers to count, so I have to
Right,
do multitasks.
there's always that awkward pause of like, okay, how many words am I? If I say that is this 25? No. This is 27. No, I can't say that. Also, one of the only spells though that you don't have to share a language, and anything with an intelligence score of at least 1 still understands you.
Whoa.
So even if
Oh,
it
damn.
can't speak or read or write, it will still understand you.
I guess I'll just say back. Appreciate the warning. Wouldn't like to know who you are, but these are neither my friends nor my problem.
Whoa. Extreme pain.
A couple minutes go by, and then you hear back. Go down the road another 1,000 feet or so, then turn off onto a hunter's trail. We can talk there.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh,
All I'm gonna say is okay.
Oh.
Okay, that's all you hear.
Okay. I'm gonna slow my horse a bit to kind of go on pace with Mival in the back. As subtly as I can. Make it seem like the horse is just tired.
Well, real quick, I will say also with that history check, you know enough of the spell that they have to have seen or met you before,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
at least visually.
Okay.
Go to sleep.
So you said we're about, was it how long from
You're about a half day out
Ascore?
from Ascore.
Half day out? And
So-
what time is it right now?
Like maybe 1 or 2 in the afternoon. Like I said, you would get to Ascore either at sundown or maybe an hour or 2 after sundown.
And there's like no places to stop before they're here. Except for like taking camp.
Yeah, short of camping.
Mm-hmm.
I want... When we get up to where I noticed the trail 1,000 feet, I want to just tell the group, like, I need a small rest. And see if they'll stop. If not, I'm gonna pull over and just kind of rest for a bit.
Mival doesn't really care. She
No,
could
I
use
actually, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm just... Go ahead, Miro.
Nope.
I'll let you finish.
she could use the rest herself, so even though she doesn't say it, she looks it.
Oh no, go on.
No, you go.
No, I don't have. You just go.
Don't got anything? Okay, well, Donk goes, turns around, I guess, because I'm in the lead. He goes, oh, lady needs to rest. Do you need anyone? Well, I don't know. Are you like leaving the group, or are you just gonna stay around?
Hey, just a little sore, long, cold, wet night. Need to get off the
Alright, well-
horse a bit, stretch my legs.
Okay, well, don't stray off too far without a second. It's dangerous around here.
I would never
I've
swim.
heard rumors.
Don't forget your battle buddy.
Don't forget your yeah, exactly battle buddy. Yes.
Well, I wouldn't really say go to the bathroom to battle, so I don't think I need a buddy.
Well, you're pretty
But you
old.
do
so
need a
Well,
buddy.
yeah, at your age, I mean.
At my age, it just happens without needing it. That's not battle.
Oh god.
Oh, good. Okay.
And
Moist saddle.
I'm gonna walk
Oh,
over the hunting
Jesus.
trail. I'm assuming we did stop and you're allowing me my rest.
Yeah, I think so.
The only one who hasn't said anything is Jackal.
I'm trying to type.
Less
That's
tidy,
a
more RP.
click clack I hear.
Well, I think Jaffa will try and stop Mival, basically. Just say,
Exactly, Autumn.
here. It's only gonna be like 5 minutes. It'll give you time to rest. It just sort of lead her to a nice little spot to sit down. Hopefully.
Mival just lays on her stomach and like just lays there like as if she's dead.
Alright.
Floor bomb, incoming, buggers.
I'm excited.
Okay, so just Mary's going down that side path, Grant?
I'm gonna do my best to go without them following.
I'll chat with Dog.
Yeah, no, I'm not interested after you brought
What?
No. After
He's not interested in
Mayor.
following.
Oh.
She talked
I was
about
like,
the
oh, come on, man. I was trying
I
to
don't
tell
wanna
you a
fucking-
joke.
I don't want to fucking talk to you.
the soiled pants kind of just turned on really quick. I just said, hey, I offered. But yeah, I'll chat with Horzu, sure. Why not?
Hey, Dog.
Hey, Horzu,
Why do paladins wear chainmail?
what?
Because it's holy.
Oh, good one. You should see this picture I drew of you.
Oh my god, it's a masterpiece.
Oh, thanks. When you got stuck upside down in the cave. I'm glad you like it.
It's amazing.
Okay. Anyways, back to the lore.
Mary, you
Granular.
go maybe a couple minutes down the trail before it hits not necessarily a large opening or like a large space, but there's a slight break in the tree line, and there you see just sitting on a stump a male tabaxi.
Is it Leaf?
And he's just staring at you.
But he notices me coming into the clearing.
Yeah.
Do I notice anyone else taking a quick glance around?
Give me a perception check. Nope, just him.
I don't want to stay somewhat on the edge of the tree. And I'll just call out and ask, are you the one I had a pleasure speaking with earlier?
No, that was one of my associates. I am Dust.
It's not nice to talk yourself that way. And who are you, Dust?
Same question could be said about your party.
My party?
The ones you were traveling with. Especially
all?
the striped one.
We're just all travelers heading to the same destination. Better to go in a pack, is it not?
It's rare enough to see one stripe. To see a second, and knowing how much they're worth, you want to go to Ascore?
And are you trying to prevent it? Or do you want it to happen?
I'm trying to make sure another one isn't taken.
If that's your goal, then what's with all the smoke and mirrors? Why not just tell me who you are? Work together on that.
The group I work for isn't large, or at least not as large as the main ones of Ascore. I am part of the Spectres. And while we are a decent-sized group, we cannot fight the Burning Shadows. They are too large and too ruthless.
Sorry, the burning what?
Burning Shadows.
Okay. And who are the specters? And then what do you all? I need more information, not just a name. What is your group?
I see you don't know too much of Ascore, and yet you travel there anyway. The Burning Shadows are the largest thieves guild for the area. They run all the smuggling, all the slavery, all the assassinations, drugs, everything. They like to split themselves into groups, but there's the leaders of each section. As you can understand it, with being that large, it should be organized.
So why message for me and not warn the striped one yourself?
You seemed more traveled and more in charge. To be honest, the striped one was half asleep in her saddle.
Well, it's good to know you're not blind.
Wasn't entirely surprised to see you come here on your own, though.
So what do you want from me? And why am I not talking to your leader? Why am I talking to some assistant?
To speak to the manager.
Man, that was a Karen thing.
Our leader doesn't go out much. For if he did, many would recognize him, and many would try to kill him.
You said Mayor knows that sending would have to be by someone who knows me?
Not necessarily knows, but has
Or
at
they
least
saw?
they visually saw you.
Oh, so they could have just seen me while we were camping or something. But anyway, still not answering my question. What do you want me to do about this? The
I've
striped
seen
one has
you
made it
kill
clear.
at least one group of, be honest, the lessers of the Burning Shadows.
Are you about the ones that attacked us yesterday?
No. Our group despises slavery, despises... Well, I won't say despises assassination, but we at least try to do it for better reasons than just money.
Wait, so the ones we killed yesterday weren't part of the burning?
No, they were part of the Burning Shadows.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Just
sorry, that's what I meant.
the lowest.
Mm,
And to be honest, there's one of our group that at least vouches for the striped one. So we're trying to see her not end up like she was again.
if your leader won't come to me, how can I meet with your leader once I'm there? If you want to work together, I gotta talk to the person in charge.
It takes a lot more trust than what I have. Be honest, I'd rather none of you go to Ascore. Because honestly, the second you walk in, she's in danger. The rest of you are. But they'll at least want her alive.
So then offer us a safe way in. I'm sure you all have ways in and out of the city that aren't as watched. I can't stop the striped one from going in, but at least I can make it safer. That's what you want, isn't it?
What do you need from the city?
Me personally?
Your group, the striped one, what do you all want in the city? If
Well,
she's looking for the other one, he isn't there anymore.
What I want is my own. The striped one will not tell me what she wants.
The only two reasons I've been told why she would go to Ascore is either one, she is severely mistaken that she can handle, or the other isn't there anymore.
Who's not there?
The other one like her, the other striped one.
Does this striped one have a name? I could tell her that, but she's not going to believe me if I just say
I
he's
don't
not
know
there.
their name. He was sold off before we could get to him.
Do you have any other information? Otherwise, she's going to go find it in Ascore.
If she needs more information, tell her we know of Lodent, and we have one that used to be owned by him.
No, Lodent?
Yes, Lodent. He's kind of new to the city, but through whatever means that he made, he is now the overseer of the Burning Shadows, for lack of a better term, slavery department. Any person we sold or traded goes through him.
Whoa! Hi, Drogon! Thank you for that raid!
You seem
I
a reasonable
appreciate you.
person.
How is your
So
stream?
you know I can't stop her when she hears about this from finding this Lodent and figuring out where this person was sold off to. So again, do you have a safer way into the city, or are we going through the front gate?
If she's that adamant on getting herself killed or captured, then go into the city.
Hi, Drogon.
If she really wants to try it, Lodent, good luck, and I hope, for the sliver of possibility that it might work, that you succeed. But in this city, he is one of the untouchable. He has too many underlings, too many paid off individuals. She'd be lucky to get halfway through the
streaming
city before she is
D&D 2.
taken.
Oh, nice, nice.
If she's looking for the other striped one, I can try and find information about him, but the most we know right now is he was sold off to the raiders of the Anarok.
Does Mare know any of what that Raiders of the Anarch would be, besides giant desert?
Give me a history check. Okay. There's a couple names for them. Most refer to them as the Raiders of the Anarok or the Bandits of the Anarok. The Anarok consists of two main groups, either the Nomads or
I would talk more, but this is kind of
Raiders.
heavy. Sorry.
The Nomads, while being a somewhat peaceful group, tend to keep to themselves, and they do very little business with any others. The Raiders of the Anarok are a bit of a odd group. They've learned to blend with the sand, or they're able to, as much as you've seen Muval hide, say in the woods or anything, they've learned that for the desert. And through the entire, for lack of a better term, coast of the Anarok, any part of the Anarok that's connected to the rest of the world, they tend to raid on that borderline. But you don't know too much else about them, where they could be located, what they usually tend towards.
Okay. So you're asking me to lead the party away from Ascore, if possible. Just dumb it down for me.
I'm more intending that if she wants to go after Lodent, she won't succeed without any help. And if she wants to find the other one, good luck getting information without going into Ascore and dying. We can help you on either part, but that requires work and or trust that we don't have right now.
And how does one earn the Spectre's trust?
Depends on which you're trying for.
Which is in where
Whether
we head
you
next.
want Lodent or the other striped one.
Point of order. So Lodent is the one who sold the striped one, correct?
Yes. From what you can understand, Lodent is the head of slavery for the Burning Shadows. At one point, probably owned the other striped one, sold them off to the Raiders of the Anarok.
Okay. How can I get in contact or find you once I figure out which path we're choosing?
we'll be here for a little bit longer. If I don't see you back here within an hour, I assume you've left.
Do you have a name? This trust business goes both ways.
I told
Oh,
you
you
I
said
am
Dust.
Dust.
That's right. Then I will go talk to the rest and see what happens. Appreciate your information. Try my best not to waste it.
Meanwhile, back at the party, Granny's been gone for like
Yeah.
probably a good 10 or 15 minutes.
I'm gonna go find her. I say,
We're gonna eat
trying
snacks.
to push up from the ground.
I'm just playing
Okay.
with my arbor.
Anyone else?
I'm zapping bugs on the ground.
I'm watching and content.
It's like a kid with a magnifying glass.
Ah, yes, arcane armor, the greatest bug zapper.
This is
Oh
awesome.
wait.
Tell me you don't deserve magic.
I was trying to. I didn't realize I was muted. Sorry. Many types. I was gonna try and help, basically lift Nouvelle up. As I stood
Thank
up.
you
Like,
for that
"Alright,
follow,
let's go
Drogon.
find her."
No, it's just Granny. Let her do her business in peace.
The 10-minute business.
Come on.
I look at Horzu. Aren't you supposed to be like protecting her? We are near Ascore.
That Granny could melt my brain with a single stare. You think
And then
she's
you won't
gonna
get
have
your
problems
gem.
Go to the what? I'll get my gem.
Without the granny?
Let Granny do her business, man.
Since when does it take anybody to pee for 10 minutes?
I saw a dog take a dump that took 3.5 hours the other day.
Granny
was a
is
big one.
prompt.
Listen. Any other time. But we are near Ascore.
Uh-huh.
She is one old lady.
How far could she have gone?
I don't know, do you see her?
I mean, she could have gotten lost.
Nah. She's okay.
Horzu?
Huh?
You made a deal with her to go protect her.
Uh-huh.
At least be a man and own up on that.
Oh, I am. But she scares me.
I didn't know I was in the midst of a pussy.
Of course I am.
I just walked past him going to find Granny.
Okay. As you walk towards the tree line, you actually see Granny starting to walk towards you, or towards out of the tree line.
Told you.
Shut up, Horzu. Meval hides the
Granny
fact
did. They were scared.
So I see Maval at this point?
Yeah, you see her like half starting to walk towards the tree line and then stop as you show up.
she tries to hide the fact that she was worried about the granny.
Granny's gonna, I'm talking Dumbledore and the Goblet of Fire, run up to Meval and begin asking for answers and just start yelling, saying, "Tell me what you're doing here and why you're leading me into a viper's pit."
Ah!
I didn't. What? What do you mean?
You're walking into a city where you're wanted by slavers? You're a target?
Ah!
Like
Tell me what you know about the Burning Shadows, Lodent, and this other one that looks like you. Now.
How the fuck do you know that?
Very informative poop.
How? How do you know about Lodent?
Don't get asked the questions here.
Oh, I'm back. Sorry.
I gave you a chance to tell us about it before we left camp. Now you don't get the chance. You either talk or I make you talk.
Oh, what?
For the 2 seconds that you missed, Granny is confronting Meatball about
Yep, yep.
low dent and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And currently Horzu and Donk are terrified.
All worry about the granny kind of just leaves her fucking face, and she just glares at Granny. No one needs to know about my burdens. I never asked you to come here with me.
I don't care if you asked. You were walking in there with me as a target, jeopardizing what I'm here for, and putting everyone around you at risk without saying a word.
Did I ask you
How
to come
selfish.
with me? I never asked you.
Are you going to tell me about Lodent? Because I know where the striped one is, the one that looks like you. So you either have to tell me what's going on, or I walk away
How
with that
do you know?
information. Last chance.
You see me, Val, like, kind of pacing back and forth in, like, short strides, just... Her hands are just... Like, she's wringing them and, like, letting them go as well. She doesn't want to say it, but she just looks at Granny, looks at the rest of the group, and she motions towards the forest. I will tell you, but only you.
I'm not the only one you put at risk here. Everyone here deserves to know what we're walking into if we walk with you.
I'm okay with Granny knowing. Honk says obliviously.
Fine. If you know where Vasca is, then come on. She walks back to the group.
Let's do it.
And I rally everyone together.
You value his rallying cry.
So, I came here to find someone. And I had reason to believe that they came to Ascore, just based on where, like, who I asked, what anybody that was a passerby has seen. I used to be a slave. And Lodent kept me from when I was a baby. In fact, he bought me off of my parents. So I grew up in a cage. And when I finally got out of that hellhole, he left me for dead. But I didn't know if he knew I was alive. He locked me in a basement. And in my time in there, he found another one. he found another one of me. And I don't know if I was meant to breed with Vasca, but it happened. And he took my child. And when he was taking my child, I snapped. And that's when he punished me and threw me in a basement. And he left me there to rot. And I'm hellbent on getting my family back. You guys just happened along the way. I wasn't trying to put any of you in danger. I just want my son back. I want Vasca back.
Your son's not in Ascore.
Where is he?
He's been sold to the Raiders of the... I already forgot.
The Raiders of the Honor Up.
Thank you.
That's probably why they took him.
Okay. It's okay, furry friend. We'll find all the furry friends.
Thank you, Doc. But I doubt any of you want to fucking be around me if I put such a target on your heads.
I have no problem protecting myself, holding my own. But I cannot do that if I don't know what's going on. But I also know what it is to lose family and to want to find someone. So we have two choices here. You walk into Ascore without a team, most likely die and never see your child. Or you accept help and we figure out how we can work together on all of our goals. Up to you.
Accept help. What do you mean?
I mean, I will help you look for your child. If you don't keep secrets from me again.
You've got yourself a deal.
So we can either go into Ascore and find this low dent, or we go and see if we can find your son in the desert.
How do you know about this?
I just met a friendly face in the woods.
A friendly face. And he knows more about... He knows about Vasca. He knows about everyone.
Mm-hmm. And he also warned us that you would be a target, and that you would probably not survive walking to Ascore alone.
I want to meet him. I'm gonna go meet him. Can you point me in the direction where he was at?
But Grady, turn your hearing aid up.
Shut up. Why don't you make me one? I don't.
Mhm.
No, I can't. He left after he told me the information.
I thought he was gonna stay for an hour.
Hmm. Is that just what your
You
character's
wouldn't know that.
saying? Or?
Well, I wouldn't know
Yeah.
that, but you know, she wants to meet someone who has, you know, information.
Yeah, but I got all the information out of him. Plus, I don't know. I don't really trust the Mival not to just slit his.
I want to know where he is.
He's gone, but he offered more help. We got to make a decision.
If he,
Who and where are we going?
we have to make a decision on what?
Are you going after Loden or after your child?
I want my child. Loden can rot in the fucking depths of hell, but
So then we need to go to the desert.
Loden wouldn't rot. He'd be home. I mean, what?
As I say, yeah, he's running that city pretty.
so my child's in the desert right now.
Well, all I know is he was sold to the Raiders of the Rock. I don't know if that's still where he is or anything other than that. That is a large area to try and find him. I'm guessing Lodent would have more specific information.
We're gonna need to gear up if we're going on a desert expedition. You know how hot this armor is?
That's why I'm saying I would like to meet this person, get more information, and prepare. I want my baby. But I can't do that if I die in the desert. He didn't tell you where he would be?
He told me that we would make a decision, and then he would help us with that decision.
Fine, I guess we'll go out into the desert blindly.
Yes, I will follow blindly. As long as we get some food.
Why don't we go after this this slaver's ledger?
That's what I'm
Nope.
saying. We can either
Then we'll know exactly where he is.
Yeah,
we won't
walk
go
around
blind.
and you can get your revenge.
Two birds, you know?
So you're saying go after
Go into Ascore even after
Lodan.
go into Ascore even after you were warned that we would probably be killed.
I was warned you'd be killed if you went alone without help.
Oh, I wouldn't be killed. You would be killed.
What?
I thought they were after you.
Yes, they're after me, but I wouldn't be killed.
That's true.
I would suffer a much
Right.
worse
They're wanting
fate.
her alive.
You guys would be the lucky ones.
Did you use me a dog as a meat shield?
Well, it was a
Yeah.
good meat shield, though. One of Donk's specialties. Meat.
Meat. Well, I follow Granny.
I just don't want to go on a wild goose chase through the desert and
No, it sounds
risk wasting time while he could possibly be hurt. It's risky to go to Ascore, but we'd get better information for you and for
Are we
me.
just gonna walk in?
That's
Can we
why
get
I'm
more
telling you, bring
information?
me back to where you found the dude. The guy.
Like I said, he was gone. He gave me the information and left.
He gave you the information and left. For what purpose? Why would he just give you this information and leave? There has to be something in it for him.
He doesn't want to see you get taken again.
Can I do a perception check or whatever the fuck to see if she's lying?
Oh, thank God somebody asked. Yeah, so it's insight versus Mare's deception.
I'll let you roll insight if it's lower than 17.
Yeah, oh, God.
Yeah, it's good luck with that.
Come on, at 20.
So just
for the
insight.
spice.
Yep, you roll insight, and honestly, you have to at least get okay.
Bitch!
So Mare, you have to roll, and your roll can't be lower.
Oh!
I mean, it still only comes up to a 17. So
Yeah.
yeah, Meval,
Literally
you
my luck.
Sorry, what?
you can tell, you can tell this story isn't quite adding up. There isn't. You can tell she's withholding something, and it's not entirely accurate.
Yeah, you can tell me the rest of what you're holding back, Granny. I thought we didn't have any secrets.
Not a lot coming from you.
Yeah, well, maybe I'm turning over a new leaf.
I just don't trust you not to hurt him after he gave me information to help
Why
you.
would I hurt somebody that actually has information on my baby?
Oops.
Follow me, but 1 foot out of line. I'll stop you.
All right.
I'll take her to dust.
Okay, everyone going? Just
No.
just the two.
No.
Who's going?
Just us two.
Mm-hmm.
That's how Granny wants it.
Donk will be fantasizing about the meat. Preferably cooked.
Have you even
Okay.
started a fire or anything, Donk? Come on.
You want me to start a fire? The last one didn't go well. It was raining, but still. Okay, well. Yeah, you're probably right.
What is going on in my
So
chat?
what time is it? It's probably like getting later now. Maybe not sundown, but approaching dusk, so. You know what? I'll be like, well, I'm not cold, so I don't need a fire. You know what? Fuck it, no. I'm just gonna sit there, fantasize about meat, maybe start drawing a picture.
Okay, Marin Nival. Again, like a 10-minute walk into the woods, like 5 or 10. You're brought to the same clearing. Mare, this time, while Dust is still sitting there is a female Aarakocra standing behind him. Kind of just staring off down into the ground and not really making eye contact at all.
I'll see we both brought a friend this time.
Well, assuming you came back and you wanted information, she would know a bit more.
I'm not the one who will have the questions.
Mival, give me a history check.
A history?
Okay. 11 is enough. You don't recall much from before. It's been many years. But as you look at the female Aarakocra, you see most of her feathers are clipped. There are small patches either missing or half destroyed. And looking at her, you recognize enough that she's one of the others. She was owned by Lodent for a while. You don't remember much about her, just occasionally seeing one of them in passing.
Huh.
And she's just not, like, barely making eye contact with you. The occasional, like, glance up and then staring back at the ground.
Mival doesn't exactly know what to say. She just kind of eyes both of them and kind of clears her throat, like, in an awkward way, like, So, I recognize you. To the Eric Crocra? Bleh.
She, like, half glances at you again and then looks away. And you hear Dust just slightly sigh. And he goes, "This is Dara. She was one of the more recent free ones, I guess you could say."
Free ones. What do you mean?
One of the
free
one
ones?
of the few we could get from Lodent.
Who's we?
Just looks over at Mare. "I see you didn't tell her much."
No, she was actually gonna have us wander aimlessly in the desert, but that's okay.
That was a choice you made, first of all. And second of all, it's not my information to share.
Well, to start from the beginning, I am Dust. That is Dara. And we're part of the Spectres, one of the few large groups in the area that despises the Burning Shadows, which Lodent is a part of.
Yeah, this would have been nice to know. Well, so I take it, you may have seen Vasca.
Dust just kind of glances at Dara, and she, like, gives a half nod. And Dust looks back at you. If you're talking about the other striped one like you, yes. Sadly, he was sold off before we could attempt any kind of rescue from the ones Lodent owns or keeps.
I want in. I want to rescue people. I want to rescue our kind, and I just kind of look at Dara. I want to help. Especially if it'll get my child back to me. Especially if it'll get me Vasca.
You look at them, and as you say that, you see Dust kind of questioningly look at Dara, and Dara has a slightly confused look. And Dust turns back to you. There was only one striped one. There was no... He doesn't usually keep younger ones for that long. At least not here.
What do you mean there was only one?
When Lodent came here, he didn't have many before. We only saw one striped one similar to you. Dara was there. He only had a few others. Most of the ones he has now, well, they're newer. Not as broken.
Mival wipes away her tears, just trying to hold them back. Well, he's had me for years. I don't even know my age. But he got me when I turned 5. And me and Vasca, we have a child.
I don't know what to tell you. When he came to the city, he only had a few. And ever since being here, he hasn't kept the young ones. They'll be there for maybe a few weeks before being sold off, usually to the raiders. But they're never around long, and like I said, when he came here, he didn't have any young ones. He had at most a dozen with him.
Is Is there any way that we could track down? That we could track him down?
Who, the child, or?
Both.
Well, Vasquez would be easier to find out about.
I will do anything for your organization for that information.
For him, it might take a week or two, maybe, to find out more. Not necessarily an exact location, but enough that you could have a direction. As for the young one, maybe one of the few that he still has from before might know, but they're usually kept close. We were lucky to get Dara out.
Just say the word and I'll do anything.
Lodent is too empowered in the city to go after him directly, at least to start. The most we could do is maybe weaken some of the contacts or sources outside of the city. But even with the addition of your group, we're not large enough to go after Lodent immediately.
I have nothing but time, apparently. As long as I can at least say I tried to get them back. Good night, mate.
Well, at least
Thank
the
you.
information for Vasquez will only take time. That won't be as hard to find. It'll just be a while.
I'm
So
sure.
until we find that, you can help us weaken Lodent.
I'm sure in that time I can do what I can for you. And I can still help the group in any way that they need help as well. Because I know this one here, as much as she is a pain in my side right now, she has her own reasons for going to Ascore, and I can't just, in good faith, let her go alone. I didn't ask for this group of people to come with me, and I knew full well that I might die. But if there's a solution, I want to take it.
Well, for you, we have a couple of options. And he turns to Mare. What are you after in the city? For one as aged and traveled as you are, what reason do you have to come to this shithole?
Not too dissimilar reasons. My family was attacked. I want to know by who. And what better place to look than this shithole?
I mean, there are many reasons a family could be attacked. Hell, half of the people here would do it just for some coin. Depends on where, though. If it was nearby, it'd be pretty cheap. If you're talking further out, it'd either be a lot of coin or someone that had a reason.
And that's why I'm here. Figure out if it was paid, personal. Obviously, you can't answer that, so I need to find someone in the city who can.
If I knew where it was, I could narrow down the options.
It was out like towards Lindmill, right? That's what we said.
Yeah, because your family is mostly in Felbar.
Yeah. It was out in small, middle of nowhere, towards Felbar.
Gives you a questioning look. Felbar? Really? For one of them to go that far? It's either a lot of money or someone who really wanted somebody dead. Or both, really. There aren't too many that would go out to Felbar.
And those who would.
Some of the better ones. Some of the ones that don't take too many contracts. But the ones they do aren't left unfinished. If you're looking for one of them, well, you're kind of in the same boat as her. Go after them would be suicidal in the city.
So are the specters asking for help in weakening the burning shadows, while also possibly helping us get information on what we need.
To get the information would take time, and in that time, if many of them ended up dead, well, could speed it up a bit. Might get lucky, one of them might know, for whatever stupid reason. But other than doing the impossible and getting both in and out of Ascore without dying many times over, you can help us while we try and work out what it is you're after.
And where do you suggest we start?
Well, there's a couple options. You could work on something closer, maybe head into Vodron Forest. A lot of the A lot of the ones under Lodent have been working in there for a while. It's very easy to make someone disappear off the road in their travels. If you want to go a bit farther out, there are a lot of supplies and a lot of interesting imports from the Draarwood up near Barun as well. A lot of those go to the alchemists and the herbalists under Burning Shadows. That's where a lot of their poisons come from. Obviously, anything that you find we could use, but, well, if you killed them, their stuff's yours.
In the interest of the others we travel with, convincing them may be harder. The Spectres are a thieves' guild, not as large, but I'm assuming you know what you do.
Are you looking for information for
have a good
them,
night.
or just pay?
Or day.
Supplies?
The specific items. How likely do you think you are to stumble across a gem, relatively expensive gem?
Depends on how expensive. It's very easy for several to go missing if they're smaller.
What?
Oh, he's dying.
Sorry.
It's 100, right? 100 gold
Yeah.
piece? Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm talking a gem worth at least 100 gold.
That's it?
$1 million.
I mean, 100 gold isn't all that much. That's 2 health potions worth.
You're right. Listen, he's a walking trash can. His wants aren't a lot, but he definitely wants it, and he'll do what he can to get it.
For that, you could probably... if you find some of the more accomplished ones in the forest, they could have what you're looking for. If you want one now, might take a bit of time. And that would also take coin. But you're free to keep whatever you kill, so...
I'll keep my coin unless we don't find something. Then I could buy it from you.
I think that's a good.
Fair enough.
That's a good thing.
In the interest of not wasting what little left of my life I do have, I think what we've talked about is agreeable. We weaken Lodent, you get the information we need, everyone wins. How do we get back in contact with you? Or how do you get in contact with us?
Oh.
You see him shuffling a pouch on his side. Here,
Oh.
take this. And he holds up a small stone, maybe the size of the palm of your hand. I have the other. If you need to find us, activate it, talk into it, and we'll meet here.
Works for me. I grab the stone and I walk back to the rest of the group.
I hesitate. Looking at the bird lady. And I kind of just, I very slowly come up to her and I just, I keep my distance, but I'm just like, for what it's worth, you and I are connected more than a lot of other people will be. And I'm happy you got out of there. And I know someone who would absolutely love to meet you. So if you ever want another friend, well, I know someone who would love to talk to you about the others that she's met. And she holds up the ribbon on her, like, it's kind of a subconscious thing, but she holds up her arm and shows the ribbon.
She kind of like keeps glancing at you and then looking away, and you notice it's hard for her to keep eye contact for more than a few seconds. And she just kind of, they do enough for me. And I do what I can to help the others. He's gotten worse since you were left behind.
He has?
As bad as he was, it's been worse.
I'm gonna make it go away. No matter what I can do, I'm gonna make it go away. I can promise you that, Dara.
I'm still staring at the ground. She just gives you a slight nod.
I'll be in touch. And Mayval, goes to walk back to the group.
Does Mare say anything else, or
I was gone. I left.
you already gone? Sweet. Okay. All right. So what's Horzu and Tom doing with all that dramatics?
Walked away with the grandma.
I was taking a
Hey,
nap.
y'all weren't even there.
Yeah, I think I was back at the yeah.
Yeah, the three of you have been kind of sitting with the horses for
Yeah, I'm
probably
wondering
like
what you've been
20
doing.
minutes now.
Yeah, I definitely fell asleep for sure.
Yep. With dog. Not asleep, but just chilling.
Falling asleep on each other's shoulders.
Can I just yell into the forest, hey, let's get a move on?
You gotta yell that, and like literally as you're getting up to yell it, yeah, you see them actually coming from the tree line.
Haha, Doc, I have summoned them.
Is
Witness my magical ability.
it morning already?
Yes.
What is the time?
It's like
probably-
two or 3 in the afternoon, maybe.
And how far away is Vordorn Forest from where we are?
I mean, you guys have been kind of traveling near it. It's just north off of the road from where you guys are. If you literally look at Ascore, it's like immediately northwest of Ascore.
Yeah. My little lady's right next to it.
It's actually the same forest you guys camped in the night before.
Do we have a plan? Can we go get some meat? I asked the group of ladies that come back.
Alright, listen up. We got a job.
Ooh.
In Horzu, you get your gem.
Oh,
Don't.
yeah.
I don't know what you want, but it'll be fun.
Okay, that works too.
And Jaffel, it's up to you if you want to come.
Hey, dog and cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburgers.
It's like happy for Popeye.
Jaffel, I met somebody who I think you would enjoy to meet.
V, you're muted.
KW.
Thank you. All right. So yeah, Jaffel's like just petting her horse, like brushing her hair through her fingers and braiding it, and saying, "Oh, Steve." Best horse, Steve. And she just looks up over, little smiles, like, "Oh," to Ravel.
Yeah, I found another Aarakocra.
Oh man, I love birds. With the pretty feathers. What's her name?
Dara.
Dara the Explorer.
That's what I've been thinking.
Tara, huh? Pretty name.
Blame the fantasy name generator. What's the first one that I found that wasn't like fucking 7 consonants in a row?
27 syllables.
I'm sure I'd like to meet her also.
I don't know what you want to do, but I have no idea. I have more of a idea of what I want to do now.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna clear out that forest of Lodin's brutes.
Wouldn't. It sounds like a plan. You know what? I came up here going from town to town, just trying to help. But it's nice trying to help with people like yous. I need this. It's good. I'll come. Don't gotta worry about that. All Jaffel. Damn. She's braiding the hair. Just like, get out of here, you silly. What are you talking about? Of course I'm coming. That sort of thing. So, are we heading out?
I look over at Granny.
Oh, you just look?
Yeah, I just look over.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say something. She just claps her hands. No time to waste. Let's go.
Giddy up, Steve!
Come on, leave.
Y'all remember your freaking ones' names?
Mine is
Horse
Cherry.
Mary.
2?
Horse.
Oh.
I don't remember which one I had. I just remember
Wait.
Mary.
Yeah, Mary Mare,
Yeah,
Barry
Mare on
Horizu, Larry on Donk, and Cherry on Donk.
I'm carrying the horse. Let's go.
Wait, which one do I have?
Your one is Barry.
Not
Barry.
Barry.
Barry, Cherry, Mary, Larry, Steve. All right.
So we go into the forest.
Yeah.
How far are we from the forest right now? We're like right on
On
it.
the edge of it.
Like a couple
sweet.
hours, maybe at most. Depends on the portion you hit go into. If I can move them out of the way a little bit. You guys are probably about here-ish? Like halfway to Ascore from that fork.
Mm-hmm.
So at most, like an hour or two off the road. You also realize now, other than just telling you they're in the forest, they didn't really give you a direction
Jeez.
or like anything to go off of.
Oh, jeez.
That's okay. For once, the slavers will know what it'd be like to be hunted.
Short of, well, you know that the group that attacked you last night was part of that. So it really depends on how you want to go about this.
I
Come on,
think we should
Grady.
split up and look for clues.
No, we don't split up.
No.
Just kidding.
I
Some
say we head to the
Scooby-Doo
forest.
logic.
Start at one end of the forest and kind of work our way through to the other end. See if we see signs of anyone. We
Not
either
afraid,
find
we're just
trouble
gonna-
or trouble finds us. But I'm
what if
ready.
we walk into traps. I don't want to walk into any more traps.
And whoever's in front, just look for traps.
I don't know if I'm gonna find any traps.
Sure you are. You just step
What
in it
about my
first.
face?
Oh.
Yeah. Mm. Okay, I'll look for traps.
I'll follow the big guy.
Well, first we gotta actually get to the How far
Travel
are
to
we
the
from
entrance of
the
forest.
west side of the forest.
Whoa. Trippy.
Like
dude.
the far west?
Yeah, like the here.
You have to go. You guys are here at the point, so you'd have to
This is-
go.
Oh, I fucked it up.
back to where you were, and then a little bit farther. So probably like a full day's travel.
Oh, jeez, no. I want to take the least amount of travel time. So where would that take us? Directly here?
Yeah, kind of like above where this hill is.
Let's do that.
That would be more like an hour or two.
Yeah.
And
I
that
see
would
what
kind
you-
of, from where you guys are, that would put you like at the very tip of this section here.
Let's do that then.
Okay. Are we gonna do like an investigation before we walk in there?
I want to
Nature
stealth.
Depends on who's leading the party.
Well, I think it was Dom,
who's
wasn't it?
who's helming this forest venture?
I thought it was Dom.
Yeah, Donk said he was gonna go.
He's
Okay, I'll
looking for
go.
traps. Okay.
Maybe I'll look for traps. Not even in the forest yet. I'm looking for traps.
Before
It's
we
good
do
to be
that,
prepared. Hmm?
I'm gonna do. Is there a way I could use my disguise kit to disguise Meval so she immediately picked out as the stripe? Can I like take some like hair dye and just like make her all black or something?
Oh,
Would she let you do that?
Squirt.
But that's the important question.
no.
Well,
You can attempt it.
Feels like she's
Whether she
prideful
fights it or
about
not,
her
that's
stripes.
Make your tail less stripy.
here's the thing: if they don't know it's you, they're not gonna go just for you.
No.
Well,
I don't
cut the tail off.
Tell me
What?
why no.
Oh.
I won't let them take furry friend.
Why not disguise yourself to make it safer and easier for you to get the information you need?
Because I don't want to.
He got you there.
Oh, we have a vain rogue, I see.
Man, that's not that
I'm
surprising.
banning him.
Yeah, not even a little bit.
It's actually very common.
Yeah.
Shut up, Joshy.
I think every rogue I've played with is always Van.
Yep. Gotta
Of course,
look
they're all
cool.
played by the same guy, so that tells you a lot about him.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yep.
Oh,
Shane's great.
of course. Does he still get people trying to kill him? Like all the party trying to kill him?
No.
I like how in that whole campaign we had going, we tried killing him twice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. We should sacrifice Jaffel to the
No!
Norse god.
Oh, Jesus.
We should sacrifice
I
Donk.
Use Jaffel as bait.
No! We
No.
use Donk as bait.
That's why I'm checking for traps.
By the way, Mare, did you pocket that stone before or after getting
What?
the stone that they gave you?
Yeah.
Did you pocket that before or after you got to camp? Like, were you just
Before.
carrying it back?
I just
or-
grabbed it and put it in my robe.
Okay.
Oh, here's the real question: are we camping before we enter the forest, or we just go in? We go in.
It's bright. Let's go.
Is it bright?
Yeah, if it's still bright, then we could go in a bit.
Okay.
3 p.m.
Then yeah, we could go in.
Yeah, by the time you get to the forest line, it is maybe 3 or 4 in the afternoon.
Okay.
Maybe you could find yourself a nice rabbit for dinner tonight, Donk.
So, like, you've got maybe a couple hours of sun. Not too long.
I'm not really a hunter, but that sounds fun.
I can hunt for him too.
I could whip out the old crossbow. Getting a little dusty in the backpack. Okay, let's charge in. Guns blazing. Crossbow drawn.
Right.
Wait, did you do an inspection or investigation?
Again, who is helming this forest venture?
Yeah, Dunk.
I think
Dunk.
it'll be the me. Everyone's too
Okay.
afraid to come in the front with me.
I'll follow behind Doug.
Yeah, I'll be on on the side of him, but I want to try and stealth too.
Okay. So you're gonna be a little bit off to the side, kind of
Yeah.
hiding a little bit.
Full will try and come up front. With
I
you.
will say, as you guys get to the tree line, and as you're getting closer to like the main portion of the forest, you start to realize traveling with horses isn't going to be great here. It's a dense forest.
Oh.
Hey, look, we don't have to hunt.
Steve!
Not Steve. Steve didn't do nothing.
Also, Mival, after thinking about stealthing and trying to hide a little bit, you realize not that very I think of the damn word for it. You're very noticeable on horses.
True. Listen, I hide behind my horse. It's fine.
Oh wait, are we in the forest at this point?
You're like kind of at the tree line as you're getting to like the denser parts of the forest.
Okay, then yeah, we could ditch the horses.
I want to
Which
rope
bitch?
Steve up on a tree.
Yeah. I was gonna attach to Larry.
Larry's pretty good, what can I
We
say?
shared good stories.
Yeah. He complimented you on your drawings.
You sure did. I fed him hay, maybe a ration.
You spent more time with the horses than I did. At the freaking tavern and everything. I remember now. But yeah, I'll planning on tying my horse up near the entrance, a little bit inside, but not like so far in that it, can't see the exit or anything. Just sort of off to the side.
The irony in the stolen horses getting stolen.
Yep.
Yeah.
That-
I don't
They'll
know.
definitely be there when you get back.
Yep.
That's why you don't name your horses.
Yep, I'm
Or
on
your
horse number
mounts in
2.
general.
Larry can fend for himself.
One of my
Unless you're-
mounts and one of my games was Nick, so he kind of had a name.
And say unless you're a paladin who has the spell Find Steed, because then you can just summon him whenever.
Or
Can I-
Wild Shape.
Yeah, but then it's not a companion. You just are the horse.
Yeah, but she could be the companion for one of us, see?
Good work.
Eve turned into a T-Rex. Let us all ride you.
Listen, that would be so great because then we could just go into Ascore, fucking shit up.
Stump.
But it's still Eve in there. So,
Wow.
I mean,
Only
you could have
knew that.
crushed some like little old lady with your tail, and you'd be like, oh, maybe not.
If only you knew what a T-Rex was.
Yeah.
Also, I
Hopefully
think a
there's no
T-Rex
trees
is a-
around.
T-Rex is a way high challenge rating.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, but that meme with the dude skiing by and he's in a giraffe costume and goes, "I'm a giraffe." That has big Jaffle vibes to me.
Jaffle Vibs. So
Right
what
by
do y'all
horses.
doing with your horses? Yeah,
I'll
'cause,
tie
yeah,
mine up next to Jaffles and be like, "Hup, see a horse too."
I don't
Uh,
tie
It
mine
was
up.
nice knowing ya, Pat.
Me
Pat.
neither.
Okay, I'll Oh, that's like a full-on spell, though. That's kind of shit. I really want to talk to my. Again, I'm not gonna actually talk to my horse, but as in, I'm not gonna cast speak with animals. I'm just gonna give her a good little loop on the snoot, Mrs.
Her name is
Steve.
Steve.
Yes. You stay safe, won't you? Gives her a nice little pet.
These horses are gonna be like fucking
Um,
filleted when we get back.
You know what? I'm gonna take it one step further. I'm gonna like loosen up some of my ribbon and
no.
cut it in half so that I can tie a little bit of ribbon onto the horse Steve.
Steve stakes.
Now
Just be a
every
dismembered head tied to the
now
tree.
The stakes are
everyone knows
raised.
that you belong to me, Steve. And she kisses her little forehead. She has a real
Hi,
nice
Dobby.
moment.
Stockholm syndrome into it. Thinking,
Wow.
Like fucking 2 hours later, somebody's walking by. Why is there a horse with a ribbon? What? Man, I wouldn't have noticed the horses here, but there's a nice looking colorful ribbon.
Oh no!
The worst.
Fucking the color in the middle of the forest kind of like caught my eye.
Oh.
Turns out there's 5 free horses here. What the fuck?
Maybe
Wow.
we should take them a little deeper, friends. Let's like bury them in leaves and stuff.
Put him in a hole like in Minecraft.
Yeah, Mondo
Yeah, because that'll work.
I'll be right back. I gotta pee.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Y'all leaving
Yeah.
the horses?
Yep.
You kiss girl.
Yeah.
You're making me
Alright.
worry about my suddenly. Alright.
Alright, as y'all go into the forest, again, I assume Doc is still helming this forest expedition, with Mival trying to be slightly off to the side and not being as noticed. Whenever she gets back, she'll need to roll a stealth check. Doc, give me either
Okay.
let's go with either survival
Mhm.
or perception. It depends on what you're specifically looking for.
Well, I think my current goal was looking for traps, so we'll go with perception. That's not good.
No.
You pick a direction, you start walking.
Backwards.
Wow. Wow.
Tree line is that way.
Moon walks out of the forest.
Okay, yeah, so depends on how long you guys want to look in the forest and how long you just want to like wander around to an extent. Meatball, since you're back, give me a stealth check because you said you were hiding off a little bit to the side of everyone.
Okay, give me 1 sec.
Just whenever you get a chance.
I'm coming.
No, you're fine. Just whenever.
Okay, stealth.
Yep.
Boop.
Okay.
What does an insight check do?
Insight is more for if trying to tell if either A, someone's lying to you, or trying to read facial expressions, or knowing to the extent of what more in depth about a person and knowing what they would do.
Mm-hmm. I see.
So like earlier with Mare lying to Mival, that insight check was great.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that you rolled a 20 and an 18 with disadvantage.
The stars have aligned for like a second.
Literally the only thing... Well, no, because Mare could have rolled anywhere from like a 1 to a 10 and still lost.
Yeah.
Anyway, a 16 for stealth is not bad. You're off to the side a little bit, so you're trying to keep parallel with everyone while still just kind of going from tree to tree. You spend the good portion of a couple hours mostly just wandering through the forest. You really don't find much of like anything. Occasionally, junk, you think you see tracks and then realize it's just animal tracks.
Okay.
But for the most part, even spending a couple hours in this like southeastern region of the forest, you don't find much. Especially with the density of the trees and everything, it's starting to get kind of dark at this point.
Guys, I can't see any trap. As I'm like looking down at my own feet. So
It's alright, little buddy.
I just maybe we should nap.
At one point, you did realize you found some tracks and realized you just walked in a circle.
Damn.
And
Wow.
realized that
Follow close, guys. I'm on to something.
probably wasted about 15 or 20 minutes of your day.
Oh man.
Look, the horses again.
Oh no.
Steve!
No, it's not that terrible.
Yeah, I suggest camp before it gets too late. What do you guys think about that?
Maybe we should have 2 people on watch. They did say their dudes were in this forest. I don't want to repeat it last time, that's all. I don't want to see none of y'all hurt. Arrow to the chest, not fun.
Yeah, it hurt.
I bet you.
I think having a fire might be a little scary too. At least too big of one.
Yeah, baby
Give
fire.
away our little baby.
Baby fire in a tent.
He's in the tent. You can tell. Horse's tent.
Smoky.
It's like a teepee. The hole at the top. So we bunkered down for the night then.
Yep.
But I just, yeah. Jaffel was suggesting the 2 people keeping watch.
To me.
I'll go first.
I don't know if we should do double watch.
It's going
that's
going
what-
good.
People are gonna get exhausted.
Yeah,
I'm
we'll just
already
do
exhausted.
Let's just do
Actually,
Well,
single watches.
the last time you literally got shot at the chest.
It's okay.
I don't think it is. I actually disagree on this one. No, I think we sleep enough within the night to be able to get a full sleep still with 2 people.
You need
You
8
just swap
hours
it.
for a long rest, right?
Just swap it. So what?
It's like 6 to 8, so it's 8 hours assuming everyone took a 2-hour watch. You could do a double up on watch, and it would take probably more like 10 hours for the night.
Not that many more.
Well, it's
Then
just
you
for
have- you
one.
would have-
That's for one double up.
No, true.
Because you would have two people going for like 4
I
hours straight.
just
And
don't know if
then-
that's safe though.
Mitski!
Oh, actually, no. 2 people would go for about 5 hours straight.
Ah!
That would actually be a little bit weird. Yeah, it would take you
Yes.
like anywhere from 10 to 12 hours if you doubled up on watch.
I'll leave it up for the group to vote on.
I want to sleep.
I think we'll be okay with one person.
Okay. Sleepy time. Who's first? I think Jaffel said first, so yeah, we'll do
Yeah.
one.
Who's going second?
I'll go second.
I'll go third.
Nice. I'll go last because I'm tired from looking at my feet.
What do I have to roll?
Alright, first watch. Give me a perception check.
There, Mitski.
Monka is
How are you doing?
Well, that is something.
Mhm.
Oh no.
Not the worst. At least double digits. First watch goes off without a hitch, really. You don't see much. It's actually, for the most part, quieter in this forest than you would expect.
Ooh, I don't like that.
we won.
Alrighty.
But for the most part, nothing really happened.
Yay.
Second watch. Okay.
Granny,
That
Granny wanna go.
I feel so bad for you, Mitski. I'm so sorry.
Nice.
Mary,
She
you notice
knows
a little
this,
bit more.
so-
There's a lot less wildlife noises going. And there's during your watch, you notice one or two noises that don't necessarily add up in the forest. It's not for the region. It's a little bit weird to hear them out at this far east. But you can still tell they're far off.
What kind of noises?
The most you can tell is it's still like a bird call, and it's something you would normally experience at night, but it's not common in this region.
They're selling animals too.
The illegal parrot market.
They're gonna steal Steve.
They're gonna be like, you're gonna be like, oh, that's
he's
a.
really he's super special. Have you seen his river? Holy shit! Damn. All y'all talking down on Steve. What do you ever do to you? Look pretty.
But yeah, other than the one or two noises you hear,
I'm sorry,
nothing
Mitski.
odd.
Yeah. Go and kick Horzu.
Third watch.
Horsey gets kicked
I
a
don't know how
lot.
This goes.
Wait, did you kick me?
I nudged you with my foot.
Okay,
Wake you
okay.
up.
Granny, I need a strength check.
What's going on? What's going on?
Full on punked him 10 feet.
Start blasting spells in every direction. Alright, I'm up. Perception, right?
Yep.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Oh wow.
Okay.
Dang.
Oh yeah.
God damn.
Dang.
Pretty much the same thing as Jaffle earlier. You don't
Oh fuck.
really hear much anything weird. Again, it's quieter than you would expect. Which is slightly disturbing and unsettling. But other than that, quiet for the night.
Oh yeah.
Makes sleeping a little bit easier.
Damn.
Go shake dog. Like, yo, I didn't get shot this time.
You didn't get shot.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks. I'm going to sleep.
All of a sudden, 3 arrows out of the tree. No.
Right in the back of the head. Orzu dies in dog's arms.
Oh, that's tragic.
You take
still owe me a
57
cake.
damage.
Oh my god. That's nasty.
That's all she wrote for Orzu.
Okay. Do I do the same thing?
Yep, give me a perception.
I percept. Percepting!
Oh no.
Okay, I gotta preface this, even if, you know, it doesn't go horribly bad. I start drawing my new drawing.
Okay.
Excellent.
It's a forest. You don't really hear anything weird.
Royo.
Nothing pops out to attack you. You don't get shot randomly. And, short of the occasional noise that you kind of look off in the tree line, kind of shrug, and then go back to your drawing. Nothing happens.
Yeah.
And the
Not
morning
dead.
greets you guys. Meanwhile, you can get rid of that point of exhaustion.
Oh, thank God.
You're gonna need that. Because we charge forward. I don't know if I still want to lead.
You're doing such a good job, though.
Am I? I
Yeah.
feel like I got us lost.
I can lead Donk. It's okay.
I feel like that's a bad idea. Someone stick with Granny. I'm just saying.
Wait, what?
If an arrow comes flying from somewhere, I don't think you could take a hit. You have no armor. You're in a dress?
Dude.
She has like basic leather armor. That's about it.
Damn.
I'm still not convinced.
Well, then lead.
Alright. Fine. If they're gonna be like that, then
I mean, you can have two
I
people
storm
out front.
off. Howdy. Okay, well, if someone follows.
I'll take
they
lead.
follow.
I'll take lead. I'll take lead.
Now, my honor's hurt. I'm in the front now.
Man, you're gonna
We could
ruin.
stroll off.
You're-
We could stroll off together.
You're gonna ruin your fucking new armor. Cause it's just gonna immediately start like dripping blood from the helmet.
There's permanent arrows that poke me in the face. All right, I'll follow Dog.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna do the same thing
gonna-
as last time.
Can I help Dog look for traps as we're walking?
So both of you up front?
Yeah, I'll walk next to him.
Okay.
Unless you want to look for traps, and I help you. You got good eyes.
I got good investigation.
Well, since you're both looking, one of you or both of you, give me a perception check. If it's just one of you, you're at advantage.
Do it, Dog.
All right. Come on, eyes! Don't feel me now.
Hey!
Orzu, let me borrow your eyes for a second.
I've got
Here
special
you go.
eyes.
My
Yeah,
bread.
it's a natural 20.
Let me see that brown eye. Okay.
My cigar cutter.
That's a ship I don't ship.
Yeah.
I just want you guys as bros. Thank you very much.
Rose could cuddle.
Cuddle bros.
Kiss a homie.
Kiss a homie.
We're doing everything but-
Is it a circle jerk if there's only 2 of you?
Yeah, because we can still kind of stand in a circle.
Oh, I think Joshy ships it.
Nice. Donut bros.
Donut bros.
Okay. Are you sticking more to the eastern side of the forest, or are you kind of like cutting west?
That's a great question.
Where's west? Which way's east?
East is mouse, west is
Probably board to the east, right?
towards Ascore. Yeah.
Yeah. To the
Okay,
east.
just searching over the eastern section of the forest.
Mm-hmm.
Does not make sense.
What does
Yeah,
a
that's-
survival test do? Sorry, check, I should say.
Survival would be once you were to find tracks. Survival would help you keep on that path following them.
Okay.
There's a little bit of overlap with either perception or investigation of finding versus following or learning what made the tracks.
Mm-hmm. I see.
Like perception, you could find the tracks, but either survival or nature would tell you those are either deer tracks or those are made by a person.
I see. Yes.
But I mean, with that natural 20, Dunk, since you rolled the perception, give me a percentile die. So you're gonna roll 1d100.
1d100.
Okay, yeah.
Shit.
That could be good or bad.
I mean, between the high percentile and the natural 20. Yeah. Probably about halfway through the day. You pick up a large area where there's a good amount of broken branches and some brush that is, you can tell, kind of got shoved to the side. A couple cuts in the bushes here and there. And just kind of following that, you very quickly realize that you're like right next to a camp. There's an old campfire. A lot of tracks around the area. And you kind of glance around. It kind of looks like they've definitely left. There's no one still nearby.
Yeah. Guys, I think we have a problem. I gesture over to
Mm-hmm.
the broken shrubs and the camp in the distance.
I think the only problem is that they're not here.
Yeah, you're right. Where are they?
Are the tracks going like
Wonder.
everywhere or in one
Yeah,
certain direction?
they're very noticeable around the campfire and within like maybe 20-30 feet of the camp.
Mhm.
Past that, you can try and look for other tracks around the area. You can also try and see maybe how long ago this camp was used.
Yeah. Would I be able to do a survival check for that?
Yeah, give me a survival check for the campfire and the campsite itself.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, you very clearly can tell between the campfire itself and the large amount of ash and everything's still there.
Mm-hmm.
It may have been 2 nights ago, maybe 3 at most. It definitely wasn't the night before, or it definitely wasn't the night you just had.
Mm-hmm.
So at most you can tell they were here maybe a day and a half or 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm. Looks like we missed them by a couple days, I say to the group. Is there anything like so there's the campfire. There's no like tents or anything else left. It's just like sort of empty
No,
barrel.
just you can tell they kind of like tried to brush some of it like around so that it looked older than it was. But there's not much left here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think I'd
Can
like to
anyone-
get. Oh no, you go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I was just gonna say, can anyone figure out which way they went? I don't know what that would be. Would that be a survival as well?
That would be either investigation or survival.
Step aside, dog. I'll take a look.
Can
So I'll
you
kind of
see
like
anything
walk
out
in
of
a
that
circle
helmet?
around the. Hey, you know what? Nope, can't. Can't see squad, dude.
There's a lot of tracks around here. There's
He's looking at a tree.
they used this campsite for a bit.
Licks the tree. Oh yes, they were here.
Huh. Oh,
Can I try and check around for any footprints that lead away from the camp?
Go for it.
You said
dog,
it
you
was
see this tree over here?
investigation or what?
Oh,
Investigation or survival.
that's a nice looking tree.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh no.
Why am I rolling so shit today?
It's
Speaking of which, you're looking for tracks. And about 30 seconds in, you realize someone took a shit there. As you step in it,
oh, dang. Ooh, Bear found a stinky.
Oh no.
Mare got stinked on.
She's
Does
wearing
anybody
shoes. I
good
just
at the
imagine it
survival
going through her toes.
Ah.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That would've
the
been
big
a bit
squish.
of one.
that's something you never think about.
You never think about it.
Hey, Jeffel.
Yes,
Pretty good at surviving in the woods, right? Why don't you take a picture?
sometimes. Oh well. Sure. I'm gonna see if I can see any that lead elsewhere.
Again,
Uh,
investigation or survival.
Survival, and it'll be. She sort of
I'll
gives
help you,
the.
Jaffel.
You know the rock that one eyebrow thing he does.
The rock
Imagine
eyebrow.
Jaffel. Yeah, imagine Jaffel doing that, looking directly at a track. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh.
Oh man, I even helped you with that one.
Jeffel, come look at this tree.
this is a good tree. I
I
like
know.
this tree.
This is crazy.
Solid.
Yeah. Like knocking on it and stuff.
Knock on wood. I got no idea. Yeah, that's so rough. My first one was so good too.
Well, to be fair, there's still one person that hasn't done it.
I'll do it.
You got this, man.
So somebody's got to find something.
I wanted to
What
do
is it?
like a magic
Either
check. too, but I don't know how to
investigation
do
or
that.
survival.
This is
Arcana.
below 10. Oh my god. I'm gonna lose it.
Is that Arcana for like
Yep.
checking for magic?
Yeah, magical traces would be Arcana.
Hey.
Okay. Mavala, you
Doesn't
being
miss.
a little bit off to the side of everyone, kind of ignoring most of what's going on, but also listening to what Jaffel said earlier and realizing that the campsite is a little bit older. You're able to find like 2 or 3 trails that kind of split off from the campsite. One you're able to tell is a bit smaller. So there's one grouping that goes off to like the northwest. There's a smaller one that goes off to the northeast. And then there's another larger one that goes southeast, more towards Ascore.
I relay this information to the group.
Well, we don't want to go towards Ascore, right?
No, that's probably them leaving.
Yeah.
Maybe they come here often. I don't know.
Probably. Granny, what do you think?
Still scraping poop off her.
Yeah.
Got a butter
God.
knife over there.
Butter knife.
The one goes towards Ascore.
Yeah, there's a larger grouping, and I will say between the survival and the investigation, the larger group to the northwest, you could probably estimate anywhere from 10 to 15 people.
Oh, Jesus.
The one to the northeast is more like 7 or so,
Oh, yeah.
and then the group that goes back towards Ascore to the southeast is like maybe 20.
Seven.
And yeah, we could go northeast.
Certainly.
Point in a direction and I'll charge blindly.
Well, you can walk.
Okay, walk blindly.
I wonder how Steve's doing.
Someone's.
I
Nah.
point to the northeast. Dog, open your eyes.
All right.
That way.
Goodbye, tree.
Goodbye, tree. This is a nice tree.
Oh, it was a nice tree.
Solid tree.
All right, so we're heading northeast then.
Tree just fucking attacks you. It's actually a giant.
Oh, not nice tree, not nice tree.
Angry tree.
Bear, you gotta stand 10 feet behind the group.
Yeah, there's some funk coming up. I don't even think it's just the poop stepping.
Oh,
Oh,
oh.
damn.
Dog says it's in his head. the wrath of Granny.
And horse, will you shush? My foot smells better than your armor.
Oh, you're goddamn right about that.
Damn.
Good point.
Yeah, I am like a saucepan of horses.
Even in the new armor?
Well, yeah.
It's not necessarily, it's not necessarily new.
New armor, same Horzu.
It's just the armor he has is now partially magical.
Yeah, I got one of those little black ice trees hanging inside, though. It's all good.
Nice. Car tree.
Let's head further in. Further in? I think it's further in.
Yup.
Do I do a thing?
Yup.
I'll still walk next to Dog and help him.
Sabers.
Yep, whoever's taking lead for the tracks, y'all headed northeast?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
I would like to stealth.
The mum track.
Go for it. For whoever's taking lead, give me...
Yeah!
Let's do survival,
Ooh.
because you're going to keep following track.
Oh, yeah.
Got
That's a
plus,
good idea.
wait, what do you have? Got +4, but
Could
my
just-
rolls have been
I
trash.
got
So.
+3, but I'm in the front, so.
Get it.
Oh!
Get it.
Dog's on fire today.
Yes.
gonna forget about that 9.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Okay. Yeah, so once she points out the tracks to the northeast, they're very easy to follow. They aren't. You can tell they weren't necessarily trying to hide the tracks. You do follow them for a while. You found the camp probably around like midday, maybe 1 in the afternoon. And you follow the trail for several hours at this point. Tracking most of it. It still tends towards the northeast, but as you follow it, it curves a little bit more north.
Hi, Eric.
Hi, Eric.
But for the most part, you follow it for pretty much the rest of the day. As you're going, you can see it's a little bit more fresh. Tracks aren't as old.
Guys, I think we're getting close. I can smell it.
That's just Granny's
Hey,
foot.
that's not Granny.
What?
I get close to the tracks. No. This one's not Granny.
I can smell.
I can smell you.
So surprisingly, Horzu isn't dead.
Hey, full health. Still.
As 3 arrows come out of the tree line.
It'd be all in the little icelet.
What would happen if we didn't sleep?
I think we all get a
You
point of
can-
exhaustion.
You can push further. For every, I think, hour into the night that you go past, you have to make a Constitution save.
Risky.
Just trying to think if we're getting closer to fresh tracks. Maybe an ambush would be better. It was a little bit darker out. But if we need to camp again, then we need to camp again.
My dogs are barking.
Well,
So
shut them
you
up.
camping for the night, or are you pushing in?
We'll camp.
Better safe than sorry. Camp it out.
Is it safe though? Ooh.
Safer than rolling con saves and have a -1 con.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a granny No, I'm just kidding.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say I'm not on that scale.
And to be fair, mine's not very good either, so yeah, okay. Who's on watch? First watch.
I'll take it.
I'm taking lucky number 3.
I'll take 2. I don't think Jaffel's here, so Donk, you got it.
Alright. Will be numero 4.
So
All right.
French
Fir-
dude.
First watch, give me perception.
Yeah, French, bro.
you got it, boss.
I think it's the worst roll you've ever had.
No, I think the zeros, or the
Ooh, true.
yeah, the 4 of them in the row.
That's where all your bad luck went.
What?
Huh?
Yeah, with the 14, since you didn't take watch the first night, you noticed the same thing that they did,
Ooh.
where the forest is oddly quieter than you would expect.
Gives me chills up my spine. Don't like it.
For the most part, nothing really happens though throughout the night. The quiet is unsettling, and the occasional noise you hear does kind of have you kind of either not necessarily jump but shift towards that direction, kind of stare off for like a minute or so, and then go back to just kind of scanning.
Mm-hmm.
But watch goes off without a hitch.
Cool.
Second watch.
Who's second watch?
Me.
I get up and I put a hand on your shoulder, slightly shaking you. It's your turn. And I go off to lay down.
Hey.
Okay, yeah. Nothing else happens through your watch. Again, weirdly quiet. You don't necessarily hear the same odd noise from the night before. But other than that, whole lot of nothing. Third watch.
Let's go,
Lucky
horsey.
number 3.
Grady, how do you wake me up?
Jesus.
I put my face right next to you, and I just scream. Is that what you want?
I just want to know how you woke me up.
Again, as I'm walking back to where I was sleeping, I just nudge you.
Okay, my turn. Here we go. Oh no.
Lucky number 3.
I feel like it is every time you're third watch.
Oh
You
no.
just you don't roll great perception.
Yeah.
But I mean, other than not seeing much, you don't see much.
Saved.
Not much happens. Fourth
All right.
watch.
I go to walk over to Dunk and I gently knock on his forehead. Your turn, buddy.
The sound effects.
Who's there? Who's there?
It's your boy Horzu.
Horzu!
It's your boy.
I get up and give him a hug.
Skinny penis.
Horzu! It's your boy.
It's your boy.
Okay, and I do a thing. Thinging.
Thinging.
Okay. Man, during your watch though,
Dun, dun, dun.
that not too much happens.
Oh,
Oh.
that's his favorite thing to
You
do.
do
Swear.
you do hear the an odd noise. Again, a bit weird for the region.
Hmm. Can you make the noise?
Please make the noise.
I was actually waiting for one of my birds to make a noise, but they didn't.
All right.
We got a big problem if that's what we're here.
Yeah.
It's unusual for the region, not downright disturbing for the region.
There's a man choking over there.
Damn, that was my koala impression. Messed up.
I think I hear a dolphin.
All right. Is it me next?
All right. No, I think you got to sleep for once.
Oh, thanks. Solid.
Four watches, nothing really much happened throughout tonight.
Yeah, other quick can be dead.
Morning greets you.
Hello, morning.
Trail's still there.
All right, who wants to lead? Just kidding, it's me.
If we're still following tracks, I say Jaffel helps you because I'm not good at surviving in these woods, you know.
You know, Jaffel should be, but he keeps proving me wrong.
To be fair, the fact that we were going good together, rolling high, bros.
Y'all
But I see.
were rolling high.
You want to go get some of that gilf action? Gotcha.
Oh no.
Eey.
It's
Banded for the
definitely
stinky
not
toe,
what horse
gotcha.
it was. Oh,
Ooh.
oh, the stinky toe.
Ooh.
So did you want to roll with advantage then, Donk?
Well, I'm leading. Are you coming with me?
Yeah.
All right, let's go,
Bros.
Jaffel.
Donut bros.
Let's go.
We gotta be careful though, because we might not be close now since we took a nap. But we were getting close, so prepare yourselves for traps.
Do the Scooby-Doo sneak.
Yes.
Doop, 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 doop.
Oh,
Wait,
I
do
do.
you-
I
do
do
you
want to
wanna-
stealth. By the way, again.
Okay.
Did you want to lead, as in roll, Jaffel?
Sure. I don't know if it's a good idea though.
Well, probably not, but we're gonna find out.
You know what? You do it. No, you do it. You've been lucky.
What?
You got it. You got it.
Somebody
Don't worry
do it.
about it. Go ahead.
Yeah, see? Second guessed yourself. You had two 20s. You had two nat 20s lined up. Sacrifice that for a 13. Ooh.
Okay. As you're traveling, occasionally you do lose the tracks for a little bit, but you can kind of sort of guess where they're or the general direction they're headed, and then after another like 5 minutes to traveling, you pick them up again. You're getting to a portion where you're realizing they're becoming a bit harder to follow. And then it's maybe pretty well into the afternoon. Maybe 4 or 5 in the afternoon. Before pretty much lose the tracks.
Oh no. Guys, I have bad news. I don't know where they went.
We're lost.
I lost.
Mm-hmm.
They put on socks or something. I can't see their feet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No more stompies. All right.
I wonder, could Grady just make a really loud noise? Like a magical noise that just have them come to us?
I can make a small animal sound, but that's it. Basically.
I mean, anyone. I could probably start yelling.
Hello!
Just I don't think we should lead with that, you know? Don't just all start yelling all of a sudden. Panic! Panic!
I wonder if we could. Is there any chance of finding these tracks again?
You can certainly try.
Jaffel, you want to give it a go?
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm looking for the tracks.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
As you're traveling, you realize Doc for a little bit loses the tracks. A little bit longer, you don't pick them up again. And then Jaffel, you don't you don't find the tracks again, but you can barely make out from the tree line. And as you're realizing it, you're getting to the northeastern end of the forest.
Mm-hmm.
And as you get a little bit closer to the edge of the forest, the density of the trees starts to break up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see just barely through the tree line a bit of smoke off in the distance.
Oh, damn.
Very, very faint.
Mm-hmm. Guys, look, you seen this? I point at the smoke. A little bit of a squint.
Smoke.
Come on, y'all at the height. Y'all seeing this?
Oh, I see it.
I think it smells meat.
yeah. Oh. Oh.
Is that a camp? Is that them?
How far do you think that'd be?
100 miles.
Jesus.
Oh my
All right.
god.
Oh. Got a
Damn.
bit of a hoik.
Dunk with a view from space.
The Canadian says
Yeah,
miles.
if you're
That's funny.
Not nat 20.
How long would it take us to reach approximately where the smoke is?
Give me a perception check.
Nat 20. Nat 20. Nat 20.
14 days, you say?
There's smoke.
Guys, I found another tree.
Enemy
roll?
tree.
Horzu is actually becoming my favorite.
Marzu's a lad, dude.
This is not like the other tree.
This is a tree
Looking
like
at me
no
funny.
other.
I mean, it's the first clue we have. Might as well head that way.
Fucking tree. It's the first clue we have.
What do you think, tree?
Just attacks him again.
Branch falls on
Yeah,
him.
I mean, that's his luck. So.
Well, let's start walking, I guess.
All right.
This way, Horzu, as he walks back into the forest.
God, look at all the trees in here.
Trees are almighty in here.
All right, I will follow Dog.
I'm gonna lead the way. Do we have a game plan, guys? Are we
think
just gonna
we
walk
should-
into camp and ask them if they're the
I
ones we're
think
looking
we should
for?
do a little wraparound.
Oh, they'll reach around.
Maybe.
Why did I know you were gonna say that?
I'm always the first to volunteer a reach around. So is this outside of the forest? That's what I think. Like on the edge. So there's probably not as many trees, many things to hide behind. To loop around.
Oh, I never did my
You're
stealth
not
thing.
wrong.
Whoops.
Whoopsie.
I'm gonna do that. There we go.
There's no trees, so you're at disadvantage. Correct. Alright, I guess we head forward.
Yes, sir.
I do have to roll. Oh, it's
What would you do
champ.
roll for?
Intimidation.
Intimidate the trees.
Don't hit me again,
Oh,
trees!
don't do that.
One of these days, it's actually gonna be a tree person.
I can't wait. I think I would die.
Alright.
Just
So we are
realized I was
approaching
muted.
the smoke.
what I was
Oh, that
kinda
makes
figuring.
so much more sense.
Doesn't help. I totally totally like checked out for a minute.
Do we
And then
charge
went
in
to
Don's
ask
place?
you
Okay.
guys a question. Then realized I was muted.
Can
Oh
we-
yeah, so you guys are headed straight towards the smoke?
Mm.
Yeah, hopefully. Well, I don't know if we're able to
What happened to
hide
the,
behind
the
trees, but
reach around?
the old
Reach
reach around
around.
plan. But trying to stay out of sight.
I'm gonna. Wait,
Scooby-Doo
do I
leg.
even have a stealth? Yeah, I'll try a stealth. Wait, can I? Wait, is that even something I can do as a druid?
Anybody
Go
can.
into stealth? Anybody can? Alright,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
y'all
be.
can make like a
Yeah,
group
still-
stealth check.
Oh! High roll.
Still.
I like my
High
stealth.
y'all
roll,
are-
high bowler.
If all of you are going somewhat quietly, make a group
Heavy
stealth check.
armor. Stealth.
Heavy armor. Cool. So that's at. You only get one roll?
It's a disadvantage. Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Oh
no.
Please!
Well, Korzu and I, we will be taking the front line.
Come on, but let's be honest. We were expecting
Man,
that
y'all are-
from me.
Quiet as hell.
Mm.
Hey,
bad
have you
guys.
seen this tree?
Look at this
Get
tree.
away, this tree!
God damn it.
We like trees.
I like trains.
Like turtles.
Hello, hello, hello. Oh no.
Okay. So you go for another like maybe hour or two, and as you're realizing now, you're getting pretty much out of the forest. A little bit around here towards the hills.
Mm.
And for the most part, the tracks that you've been following went out from the tree line towards the hills. Kind of lost the tracks in the hills, but there is the faint bit of smoke that you can follow. It's getting towards sundown by the time you get close to the smoke. It's like maybe an hour to sundown.
Can we like hear anything or that sort of thing?
Give me a perception check.
Of course, of course. Oh, that's persuasion. I don't need to persuade none. All right.
Persuade the trees.
Persuade the hills to tell you.
The hills have eyes.
Oh.
Yes, but they do not have mouths, so they cannot tell you what they see.
shit.
Oh shoot! I could wink at you.
Oh god, no.
Except for the one in the north, it doesn't stop screaming.
Oh,
Oh, it's just a hill. Ah!
Yeah.
You get a little bit closer to the smoke, and you can very clearly see it now. The best you can tell is the smoke itself is maybe another another hour or so away, and short of the wildlife in the hills, you don't really hear much.
Okay.
We gonna do a night raid?
I was gonna say, guys, do you guys want to
Kinda
do the
want
thing
to.
that those other guys did to us?
Kind of
Where we
want
get
to.
sneaky?
Yep.
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
if we
then
see
again,
one taking
like, you
watch, we'll
guys just
shoot
rolled for stealth. However, yes, I want to do that.
it.
Oh yeah, I guess I'm not very sneaky. Well,
That's
you
okay.
guys
Know
get
that.
the first shot, and then I'll go like, "Rawr!" and that'll distract them, and then you get a second shot.
Hmm.
I mean, that mean they'll probably kill me, but you guys
Or we
kill
have
them first.
What if they're
Meatball
just-
sneak up, check that it's who we want to attack, and then give us a signal and we
Yeah,
go.
that's true. What if they were just like a family, traveling around?
That is a good plan. This is
In their
why I keep you
RV,
guys
just like-
around.
I took the family
Don't just
out
want
for
to
the
smash.
holidays.
Decapitate like a 12-year-old that's like eating a sandwich.
Okay, well, do we keep our current stealth or do we roll again, seeing we're in a new spot?
Since this is the same, both the same day and the same trail, you'd keep the same stealth.
Okay,
thought-
so it's
So Meatball was gonna go ahead, I thought.
yeah, I'll go ahead.
Neville
Yep.
and
Okay,
Jaffel.
and then okay, Chapel's going with.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, he's gonna die. He doesn't want to die again.
I mean, I'm in heavy
Fair
armor.
enough.
Yeah, I'm just crouching there, pretending I'm stealth. Or is it? Can you see me?
No! You got like a little bridge.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's a chameleon. With my perception, I wouldn't see
Yeah,
you.
sure.
Damn.
Okay. With Jaffel and Mival, pretty much heading the group. Y'all are like going up to the campfire, or just getting it in eyesight.
Probably eyesight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're getting a little bit closer. Either one of you give me a perception, or both of you give it.
What's your perception, Sarks?
I have a higher one, yeah.
Go for it.
But that doesn't mean shit.
But,
I
I
mean,
think with advantage, because
With advantage, it's something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, true.
What's it?
Okay. You get within eyesight of the camp, realizing there's a good amount of hills here, so you can get kind of a slight vantage point on one hill.
Mm-hmm.
You can see where the campfire was, but doesn't look like there's anyone around it, and there's no glow of a campfire.
Mm-hmm. Any tracks that we can see?
Not that you can necessarily tell from this distance.
Mm-hmm. I'll probably want to investigate further, I would say. I have a terrible arcana, but I want to do a check. But mine is like the worst. Well, not really. -1. Pretty bad.
Not bad if you're in that 20.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not cool to do that. Try it. Arcana.
As far as for like, what are you looking for?
I guess just like
magical energy or traps or just anything that like yeah, mostly just magical energy, so I know that if it's there, basically. Would
Okay.
be the intent. Yeah. Alright.
Jesus. Holy smokes.
Wow. Wow.
You're sure magic exists?
Sure you've heard about it before in a storybook.
Yeah. Only
Yeah.
traveling with two magical people and yourself as a
Yeah,
druid.
I know. Makes it so bad. Alright, well, do you want to keep going forward, Mavel?
I want to look for like physical traps, I guess.
All right, give me an investigation.
Ba, 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 ba.
Investigation.
Shit.
Traps do
You're
exist.
unsure? Might be a little bit hard to put traps in the hills, but maybe. You don't see any.
All right, let's go.
Alright, let's go. Alright, we approach the camp.
Okay, so just you two are approaching. Are the other three nearby?
Oh, true.
How
If
are we? Who's
I'd
lining
like
up
to.
where?
Well, actually, because we don't really, I mean, from our understanding, no one's there, but I don't really want to call everyone over. What do you think? Might be good to send a signal. Like a.
Kaka!
Alright. Kaka.
I think I heard a tree. Wait, was the signal to us?
Wait, sorry?
Was the signal to us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like a.
Okay.
I was
Well,
gonna
then,
put
yeah.
like,
I think I
do
heard
like
a
the
tree.
hand up thing. I think I heard a tree. And so yeah, we're approaching closer now that we have signaled.
What a majestic bird.
The most. The most.
Okay, so just the two of you are going like to the campfire,
Mm-hmm.
and then are the other three?
I'm not sure what it.
How close are you guys getting?
Just the two of us.
I'm still gonna hang back.
Yeah, I got my branch in front of me, creeping up. Pretty much until Granny tells me to stop.
Yep. Same.
Wow, these kids
Alrighty.
are gonna watch us die.
Well,
So
yeah.
good.
If anything, they'll notice me. I mean, Horzu. So I'm stealth.
Poor Horzu.
Good old Horzu.
The one, the only, the dude.
The dude.
The dude, bro.
The dude.
The bro, dude.
Bro.
Okay, so you two are going like up to the campfire.
Mm-hmm.
Three of them are a little bit off to the like further back.
Yep.
Let's go with Mare. Give me a perception check. And between Mival and Jaffel, either one of you with advantage or both separately,
For
give me
perception.
a survival.
Survival. What's your survival at, Sparks? It's pretty high, isn't it?
Yeah,
Mine's a 4.
same.
I think you roll. I'll help with advantage. Nice.
Okay. Mayor, you're keeping a decent eye on the rest of the area while Mival and Jaff will go up to the campfire. Both Mival and Jaff will. There's no one around the campfire. There's a little bit of smoke still coming off of it. And as you get closer, maybe 30 or so, 40 or so feet from the campfire, Mival, you realize this campfire is pretty fresh. Like it was just recently put out.
I tell Jaffa that.
We technically still in stealth or no?
Okay. You go to tell Jaffa that, and from off to the side, maybe 150, 200 feet away,
Mm-hmm.
you hear a slight noise, and then between the two of you, you yeah. Mival, you take an arrow to the arm.
Shit.
Oh,
Oh shit.
Feeling. Best
Jaffa,
believe.
one lands next to you, and the other's in your shoulder.
wait. Jaffa got one on the shoulder?
You took one in the shoulder, and another
Okay.
landed next to you.
Okay.
I
Damage did I take?
I scream to the. Well, I scream loud enough so that the group can hear.
Haka!
Oh, I think I heard furry friend. Start moving in. Or a bird, but I think it was furry friend.
Okay. Between the two arrows, Jaffa, you take a total of 7 points of damage, and Mival 4.
Shit.
18.
Damn.
Truly majestic.
Because y'all were super quiet coming up to a bandit camp.
Oh, quiet. Okay. Do we have to? What is it that we have to roll usually for combat?
Trying to think. So it's, as far as time wise, like in real life, it is getting a little bit late.
Mm-hmm.
So do you want to like stop it here?
I mean, it's up to you guys. I don't know how long the combat will last. The most I've got is maybe like 2 hours.
I'm happy either way. It's up to y'all. I'm solid.
I'm good.
But like if you I don't want you having to push too far, I guess. If you do need to leave, sort of thing.
Yeah, true.
Because I don't want that to be an issue for you. Of course. What do y'all think though?
I'm
Don't
good to
mind
keep
either
going.
way.
Because like I'd hate to like cut it in the middle of combat and then we pick it up next time.
I do whatever the party does. Tonight or tomorrow.
Later for you guys.
Leave on a cliffhanger for the drama.
I don't think we started a session in battle, so be interesting.
All right,
Certainly
yeah,
be.
let's end it a little bit earlier for tonight, and then we can pick up next time with the fight and some of you with arrows in your body.
Fun.
Cool.
Alrighty. And as for next week plans, is Friday for you, Polly, or always a day that's like shitty?
No.
Or just for this week? Because I mean, I'm trying to think of my days off. So I think I should be able to make the same day, like today, if y'all want to. The only thing that might prevent that is if I get another dentist appointment on the weekend, which might happen. Yeah, fun. So if I do get one of those, then whatever day I'd probably have to not. But the weekend's pretty solid for me. So Friday, Saturday for y'all, that's solid for me. I would tell you as soon as I could, basically, if I had to switch it. But yeah, unless there's another day I want to do it.
I'm not exactly sure when family day is going to be happening. Yesterday was canceled because my sister was exposed to the old virus.
Oh, damn.
But
That
That
sucks.
sucks.
it's fine. It's fine. I think she's negative. It's just one of those couldn't risk it because my other sister just had a baby. So,
Oh, of course. Yeah, that makes sense.
so it's gonna reschedule sometime this week, but I'll be free either Friday or Saturday. I'll just let you guys know, I guess.
Yeah, that's solid. Well, the latest I should know about when I end up getting an appointment is tomorrow, so I should be able to update you by then. But yeah, weekend sounds chill if it's all good for everyone else. Alrighty.
I
Okay, I'll
don't
be
know.
right
I'm
back.
good whenever. So
As long as it's after 5. I did get my hours cut, but you know.
You guys are probably knowing tomorrow or Tuesday the latest.
Yeah, why don't we just check in on like Tuesday or Wednesday?
Yeah.
okay.
Right.
All right, guys. And with
Easy.
that, I'm gonna raid Mina.
Thank you. 2 lore bombs. I guess it was one big lore bomb. Now we have a direction, which is exciting.
All right, yeah. Go check out Mina. She's amazing.
A little
Alright.
large chunk of info about a backstory and
Yeah. Bye, guys.
I guess a decent chunk of info.